my name is Emily O'Neill. I'm from New Boston, New Hampshire, and coming out in support of Congressman Ron Paul inspired me to come to this and also to talk to like-minded individuals about how we can spread the message of liberty. I used to volunteer for Mitt Romney's campaign. I used to make phone calls, go to all the rallies, the debate watch parties, and it wasn't until a few dedicated Ron Paul supporters started talking to me about how Ron Paul was the most conservative candidate and how he actually stood up and defended the Constitution. So they turned me onto that idea that Mitt Romney was actually more of someone who is a pro-big government, pro-spending, and they basically convinced me that Ron Paul is the way to go. At Mitt Romney events, I feel that people aren't quite sure why they're there. It's almost like they're there because they've heard the name and they think Mitt Romney is presidential, but you go to a Ron Paul event and you see there are people who are so excited about talking about the Constitution, talking about free market economics. It's completely different. People are talking about policies here, and at Mitt Romney events, they're talking about the politics, and it's very superficial. There's a big difference. Right, well, my plan in the next few years is to eventually work up to having my own independent media company. And since I've been inspired by Ron Paul to get out there and talk about the real American dream, free markets, and embracing the idea of liberty, I want to share that with other people. And I feel the best way to do that is to build a media presence and to get people into alternative media. Right, when I went to Indiana University to see Ron Paul speak, I was just amazed. And when I met him, I was almost starstruck. I didn't know quite what to say. And when Ron Paul started speaking, though, I realized that I was just fine to hear him talk about all of his great ideas, and I didn't know really what to say. Here is this man who has defended the Constitution and defended liberty in Congress. He's my personal political hero. I almost didn't know what to say. I think right now the people who support Mitt Romney are really supporting a party, a political party. They're not supporting someone who is going to go to Washington, D.C. and stand up for true conservative values. And I think that it's important for people to understand that Mitt Romney is just more of the same. Policies are not going to change. The economy is not going to get better because Mitt Romney is going to keep the same policies in place that Obama is. And Ron Paul symbolizes the real change in America. He believes in the American dream, he believes in free markets, and he believes, most importantly, in defending the Constitution of the United States. He believes in our liberties, and he believes in the fight to preserve them. And that's what the American dream is all about. So I would tell people that if you believe in America, if you're a true conservative, that you should put your support behind Ron Paul because he represents a real change and he can beat Obama.